Hi guys, how's it going? My name is Giulio. Welcome to the 10 Years Podcast. We are only on the 9th of January of 2025, and there is a lot of stuff that is already happening. Some of the stuff we have been carrying out from 2024, and some other stuff is in the news, hoping that this is not going to be a bad start for 2025. It's only the 9th of January of 2025, and we've seen a lot on the news. Some of the stuff has been carrying out from 2024, and other stuff is brand new. Obviously, if you live in Europe or North America, you probably had a pretty good idea of what is happening in the countries in the Western world. But there's been a lot of stuff happening also in Asia, in Africa, in Oceania, South America. Around the world, we're definitely going through a phase of shifting. Some of the stuff that has been hitting the news, both online and also on international channels like CNN and NBC, includes severe winter weather and earthquake in Tibet that literally caused a significant loss of life. And obviously we have Gaza, which is still going on. We have also news about a surge in diabetes and heart diseases linked to sugar drinks. Now, sugary drinks are definitely not a novelty, but life has changed a lot in the past 5 or 6 years. After COVID, we've been working remotely. A lot of jobs had literally changed their habits and dynamics. And if you work in the creative world, for sure you're spending a lot more time in the studio or at home working online. So, how is your diet going? Now, we also have China's export of cheap goods, which is affecting any country and any economy in the world. We have more and more people buying made in China products, which nothing wrong about it, but is definitely going to sink a lot of manufacturing companies that are in the Western world, and some of them are also in developing countries, that they have to face higher cost of manufacturing. This is going to affect also the world of creative people, including musicians and producers, where they're going to purchase products that are a lot cheaper because they're made in China. Now, if you've been following politics, and I don't like to talk about politics, but I can't ignore the fact that Elon Musk has been doing political maneuvers. He's been moving around, and he's going to take over in US several fields, which is going to be something interesting to witness, because we all know Elon. He's been the pioneer of so many different technologies. He's been involved with SpaceX. He's the guy behind Tesla. The Neuralink brain-computer interface is something that looks like out of a sci-fi movie. All this is reality, and he said he's going to make everything more efficient. But how is that going to influence the direction of countries, the direction of the United States? We have no idea. We will have to wait and see. Then Los Angeles and also Australia, with the bushfire season, is literally going through a really tough time. And I'm going to be in LA pretty soon to attend the Grammys. I don't know what to expect. I really wish all the best to all the families and all my friends over there going through a really, really tough time. I'm not sure if this is a direct result of all the climate issues that have been happening in the past few decades, but definitely is not good. Another thing is that UK is facing economic challenges, and this is because of the rising borrowing costs. What does it mean? It means that probably most of you know that UK has been out of the EU for a while. And I'm one of those people that are directly influenced by this decision, because every time that I need to order music equipment or even a vinyl record, what happens is the import taxes are just gonna hit really, really hard. Now, this is because the world even is willing to be this massive globalized community, sometimes it's kind of like shifting away from the utopia idea of being together, thrive together, and grow together. And the European Union is this beautiful, beautiful utopistic ideal of having all the countries being together and being able to travel in between countries with no restrictions, just the basic stuff. But over the years, there is a growing discontent, a growing disappointment from some of the people from different countries, north, center, and south, about the political direction of some of the politicians they have been voting. And this is affecting the music industry too. One reason is that if you're traveling outside the European Union, you will have to think about if you have the permit to perform, if you are doing everything correctly as in relation to insurance, as in relation to transportation costs, covering potential immigration costs, and getting back to the weather situation and the different fires and all that kind of stuff. With all this climate change stuff happening, which even if you don't believe about the climate, now even if you're not into the climate issue thing and you think that it's just a massive conspiracy, you can't ignore the fact that we're going through severe winter temperatures. I mean, in Ireland, but also in the United States, we have seen very, very weird stuff happening as far as weather, phenomenons. One thing that will directly impact the music industry, the entertainment industry in general, is that with more and more unstable weather behavior, it's going to get really, really hard to get insurance coverage for touring musicians, but also for festivals, for music events, for outdoors events, and so forth. There's so many variables to keep in mind that the costs are just going to get higher. Maybe this will make more and more bands, more and more shows go to smaller venues and focus on tour in smaller locations where they can gather together a smaller number of fans, basically spread out across towns, local areas. Some of the booking agents were even considering the fact of going back and doing more and more house parties, more and more private parties, to have emerging artists getting promoted in front of new audiences. Thank you for watching this video and listening to my opinions about the first 9 days of 2025. Please support my YouTube channel and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you soon. Ciao for now.